What's up, Virgo? It's your favorite cousin Nunu. Okay, let's get dead into this video. Some slight. So, Virgo, what I have for you is express yourself, Virgo. You could be dealing with a Libra. You could be dealing with a Gemini. You could be dealing with a Leo. Okay, Virgo, express yourself. Hit you with a 21 card spread. We're going to start with the Hidden Truth Oracle deck. Let's see what you not expressing. So I feel like, Virgo, you're not expressing that you hope that this Libra, Gemini, Leo can forgive you one day. Maybe there could have been a situation that could have transpired that maybe you feel like, you know, they can forgive you, or this Libra, Gemini, Leo, they hope that one day you can forgive them for a situation that could have transpired. Only you or this Libra, Gemini, Leo know what that situation is, but someone is hoping that someone can forgive them. Also, I'm feeling like, Virgo, you wish you could have treated this Libra, Gemini, Leo a little bit better. Or this Libra, Gemini, Leo wish they could have treated you better. Maybe you had some situation where there could have been some like infidelity. Or maybe you just, you know what I'm saying, choose to treat others better than this. So take it how it resonates. I also feel like, Virgo, that you have to have material things. Maybe once upon a time this person was buying you really nice things, and even though you still felt some type of way, like deep down inside being angry still towards them, I still feel like you was hiding behind the material things. You were still accepting gifts and things like that, making this person feel like you still was interested in them. This Libra, Gemini, Leo could have been buying you things, and deep down inside you just accepting it, but in actuality you still feel some type of way due to a situation that could have transpired, which is the reason why you have this card, which is the reason why you hope that they can forgive you one day. I also feel like, Virgo, you bury yourself at work a lot. I feel like you work a lot just to try to forget. But you can work as much as you want, Virgo. You would not be able to forget, okay? So it just don't work like that, all right? Express yourself, then you won't have to do that, Virgo. But I'm also feeling like, Virgo, you could be hiding who you really is from this Libra, Gemini, Leo. Maybe they may feel like you're one way, but in actuality, you feel another way. You know what I'm saying? Which is why you bury yourself at work a lot. You also have behind material things, which means you maybe just, you know what I'm saying, you just like buying material things to hide how you really feel. Instead of expressing it, you just go buy you things. You know what I'm saying? And you have who you are, Virgo, and you shouldn't be doing that towards this Libra, Gemini, or this Leo. But they hope that you can forgive them, Virgo. I'm also feeling like, Virgo, you trying to leave a Libra, Gemini, Leo before they can leave you. Or maybe that's what you just been sensing and feeling, that maybe one day they would just get up and leave. So I guess, you know, Virgo, you want to beat them to the punch. You want to leave before they can leave. But I feel like this Libra, Gemini, Leo, that's not what they're feeling. You know what I'm saying? But it's how you react. You left before they can leave you. And maybe you should have, Virgo, because you're not really being who you are no way. You know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't have worked. Also, I feel like, Virgo, you could have found out some truth about a Libra, Gemini, Leo that could have crushed you. But I feel like, Virgo, you need to express that. You know what I'm saying? Express it. Like, trying to fight it out, it's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, actually sit this Libra, Gemini, or Leo down and actually tell them, like, okay, I found out some things and these things hurted me. But, Virgo, you have to choose that when you finally make the suggestion to go to them and have this conversation, you have to let the past be in the past, Virgo. I understand you may find out some stuff that could have crushed you, but the past is the past, okay? Also, Virgo, I feel like you want to feel the same way that you once felt when you first met this Libra, Gemini, Leo. Maybe could have been really romantic. Maybe you all was spending so much quality time together. You know, it was just really lovey-dovey. And maybe right now it's not like that. It's not like that. And maybe that's why you bury yourself at work a lot, because you wish things could go back to the way that they was with this Libra, Gemini, or this Leo. But you finding out the truth about something this Libra, Gemini, Leo could have done to you. It's just, it crushed you. So, also I feel like, Virgo, you feel like you, this Libra, Gemini, Leo, y'all should just let each other go. I guess you feel like, you know, you both should just go your separate ways and maybe try to find other love, or, you know, just see what else out there for one another. And I also feel like you feel like this Libra, Gemini, Leo came closer to your heart than anyone. Came closer to you than anyone ever did. And maybe this is why, you know, you taking it so personal the way that it is, to where you feel like you need to just let each other go. But because you feel like that they won't make you feel the same way that they used to make you feel, and the fact that you always burying yourself at work, I guess you feel like, Virgo, what is the need? What is there that you holding on to? But I also feel like, Virgo, this Libra, Gemini, Leo could love you unconditionally, through flaws and all. I also feel like, Virgo, even though you say you don't want this Libra, Gemini, Leo, but you always wondering if they happy without you, or you always wondering like, oh, I wonder what this person could be doing. You know, I'm not around. You know what I'm saying? All because, Virgo, you know this Gemini, Leo, or this Libra, they're happy individuals. You know what I'm saying? They know how to party. So now you sitting back and you wondering why you burying yourself at work. Like, damn, I wonder if they happy without me. Also, I feel like this Libra, Gemini, Leo knew exactly what it was that they was doing. You know what I'm saying? They knew exactly what it was that they was doing, but in the same token, it wasn't to initially hurt you. It's just, you know, they knew what they was doing. Also, I feel like, Virgo, you've been staying up late thinking about this Libra, Gemini, Leo. Maybe you could have said some things to this Libra, Gemini, Leo that you really didn't mean. But whatever it is going on, Virgo, it got you staying up sometimes. And you staying awake, okay? And you're constantly thinking about it. But the fact that you're not expressing yourself, Virgo, this Libra, Gemini, Leo would never know, like, how it is that you really feel deep down inside. You can't walk around and expect for somebody to know what you feel. The only way a person will know what you feel is if you just verbally tell them, like, Libra, Gemini, Leo, you did X, Y, Z to me. This hurted me. I feel like if this, that, whatever the case may be. But I'm also feeling like the timing wasn't just right. Or maybe you feel like, Virgo, the time is not right now to express yourself. But Virgo, you also know, though, you have to eventually express yourself. You have to make the time right to express yourself to this Libra, Gemini, or this Leo, because time waits on no one. But I also feel like, Virgo, you look for them everywhere. You look for their calls, their texts. Even though you say you don't want to be with them, you looking for them everywhere. You looking, but you're not available, Virgo. Or you want to act like you're not available. I feel like this Libra, Gemini, Leo maybe could have tried to reach out. You just act as if like you was just not available. But here it is, you checking them out and you looking for them everywhere. Everywhere you go. You hoping that you run into them, see them, but express yourself. I also feel like this Libra, Gemini, Leo could have said some words to you, Virgo, that they wish that they could take back. And maybe that's probably why, you know, you work so much. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's why you're not even available. All because a person could have said some things that they wish that they could take back, and it kind of really messed you up. And it maybe put you in a position to where you feel like you can't express yourself. Because now you know how this Libra, Gemini, Leo really feel about you. maybe you just can't, you can't express. But I feel like you two are young. Virgo, whoever you could be dealing with, Libra, Gemini, Leo. You and y'all was just too young. Or maybe you two is just too young-minded to, want to sit down to really take the time to want to understand one another versus pointing fingers and, you know what I'm saying, just being kids. You know what I'm saying? You have to grow up. It takes a grow-up situation to have a grown conversation, okay? I also feel like you could have felt like, Virgo, you messed up, or this Libra, Gemini, or Leo could have felt like they messed up everything. But I also feel like, Virgo, when someone mentioned this Libra, Gemini, Leo to you, I feel like you don't react when people mention them. But I feel like deep down inside, you do react. I feel like when somebody bring this Libra, Gemini, Leo up, you get like, you know what I'm saying? Your ears be wide open. You be wanting to see what they got to say about that individual. I also feel like it's just so many things, Virgo, around you that remind you of this Libra, Gemini, Leo. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of just feel like, Virgo, if you just take the time to express yourself how you feel, things will be okay. Okay? Of course, so many things is going to remind you of this Libra, Gemini, Leo, but until you express yourself and get that stuff off your mind from the back of your conscience, then you may not see things that remind you of this individual. Or maybe you want to see things that remind you of them. But this Libra, Gemini, Leo also could have felt like, Virgo, that you crossed the line with them. Which means, Virgo, what I'm feeling is, by you not really expressing yourself, if you're not expressing yourself through words, then maybe you're expressing yourself with anger. You know what I'm saying? And maybe this Libra, Gemini, Leo had enough. They feel like you just crossed the line completely. And that's it. Even though, yes, it could have been some past hurt, infidelity, and everything. But if this Libra, Gemini, Leo was still willing to accept you and you was still willing to accept them, it should be none of that. You know what I'm saying? That cross the line card should not have came out. Also, I feel like, Virgo, it's time for you to heal. It's time for you to take some time, heal your heart, get to know who you is again, get to know what it is you want, you don't want in a relationship, and actually start trying to manifest that, okay? Like, if you know you want to be with a Libra, Gemini, Leo, I mean, be with them. Leave the past in the past, you know what I'm saying? Because even though you may bury yourself at work, even though you know this individual could have, you could have found out some stuff about this individual that was true and it could have crushed you, but you still wonder if this person is happy without you, you know what I'm saying? You even though you had this heal card, I do feel like you need to take that little time to heal, you know what I'm saying? But you also feel like it's just so much stuff remind you of this Libra, Gemini, Leo to where you feel like you just can't move on. I'm also feeling like you are afraid to contact them. Or maybe could have said some things and, image could have happened. And maybe deep down inside, Virgo, you really want to contact them. But you're afraid. But I also feel like you feel like you couldn't really let this Libra, Gemini, Leo get close to you. Maybe, Virgo, you could have dealt with some past hurt. You know what I'm saying? And as I feel is, once you walk in a relationship with that past mentality, it's going to still be a past relationship. And the fact that you did that, you couldn't let them get close to you because you feel like it's time to heal because you never really healed from previous relationships. You could be possibly messing up something that's really good for you, Virgo. Well, you are messing up something that's good for you. I also feel like once upon a time, Virgo, you was friends with a Libra, Gemini, Leo. And you wanted to be more than friends. You became more than friends. And that's that. I also feel like you really want to see, look, your video is express yourself, but then you also got the cards like you want to tell them how you feel. And I'm proud of you, Virgo, because that's the whole point of this freaking video, okay? The whole point is for you to tell them how you feel so you don't live with that burden, so you don't have to bury yourself at work, so you don't have to wish this person, that person could take something back, okay? You don't have to wonder if they're happy if you just sit there and express to them how you feel. You know, agree to disagree. I also feel like you feel this Libra, Gemini, Leo when you are apart, Virgo. I feel like it's some nights that you could probably cry a lot because of the feeling and the connection is so strong. And that's why I say, Virgo, just express yourself. You don't have to express yourself through fighting. Just express yourself like a grown person. You know, sit there and have that actual talk. Let's do this romance angel deck. Close y'all out. Look, cards don't even want to work right for y'all, Virgo. Look at that. Express yourself. Religious factors. So, Virgo, I'm feeling like your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing, spiritual path. So maybe there's some things that could have just transpired when you was a kid, Virgo, and it kind of messed up your mentality stage for relationships. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some things you saw you shouldn't have saw, you went through, and it kind of still messes with you. And then when you get in a relationship and someone does it, you go back to that, and you cannot do that, Virgo. Children. And maybe, Virgo, you feel like children could be affecting your love life. Your love life is being affected by children. So, Virgo, maybe you feel like having children is affecting your life. Maybe you feel like you can't do things that it is that you want to do. You got the children's card, Virgo. And I want to let you know, Virgo, like, no, that is not that. Don't be selfish, Virgo. Children is not affecting your life. You is affecting your own life by not moving and just not expressing yourself. But also, Virgo, keep an open mind, okay? Your soulmate may be different from your usual type. So maybe what you used to is what you always run into versus being with a Libra, Gemini, Leo that shows you new things, who treats you good and spoil you and do all those lovely things for you. Because, Virgo, you lovely. You deserve it. And you also got the playfulness card. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to fun, to shine. Okay? So, basically, that card is just basically saying, allow yourself, your inner spirit, your actual self, your real self. Let it shine. Let it shine. And once you let it shine, Virgo, then you can kind of open up and start expressing yourself. Don't be shy. Don't be afraid. You know what I'm saying? It's time. You also have the retreat card. It's time to disconnect from the world. So maybe you've been feeling like that. Maybe that's why you really bury yourself at work. You feel like you've been wanting to distance yourself from the world because you feel like, you know, your children is affecting your love life and all that. And I really don't feel like your children is affecting your love life, because if you're dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Leo, they love your children. Or this is who you can have children with. But we're going to end it right here. You have the wedding card, Virgo. So I'm feeling like, Virgo, this Libra, Gemini, Leo, maybe been thinking about marriage, or you've been thinking about a wedding. But, Virgo, there will be no wedding if you don't express yourself, okay? You can actually lose a good relationship, Virgo, by being too stubborn and not learning how to express yourself. Because this situation involves marriage. You want to marry someone, Virgo, this Libra, Gemini, Leo, or this Libra, Gemini, Leo wants to marry you. But in order to do that, trust me, Virgo, express yourself. Be honest. If you love this Libra, Gemini, Leo, you better go get them. You got the wedding cards, the best card on the deck. And we're going to leave it right there, Virgo. See you next month.